no intro on this one. Today the intro is going to be a review on this place. I'm going to go in and have a burger. The picture looks good. We'll find out how good his burgers are. He's all smiles. That looks really good. Put some bacon on there too. Ooh. I'll tell you how it is after I finish it. Well, I now have a new favorite burger place to go to. Out of several, the burger was really good. He cooked it good. The meat was just the way it's supposed to be. Cheese, plenty of flavor. Definitely a good value for I think I paid 214 baht for the burger and also the water. Really, really good burger. I strongly recommend come check it out, and you won't go wrong. But anyway, enjoy the rest of the video. Tuesday, it's about, probably about 2:30. And I'm up here on the west side of the moat, and right behind one of my favorite temples to walk through that I figured I'd show you. But I was able to easily find a nice place to park back here. It's a little bit warm, and probably, I'd say it's probably about 36, 37 degrees Celsius right now. So it's a little bit warm, but not bad. Anyway, I want to thank everybody that's come into the channel and subscribed to the channel, left comments, bought coffee, left super thanks. I really appreciate that, and Alec does too. But anyway, I'm going to turn the camera on so I can kind of show you where we're at here. The temple is right here, and we're going to walk in the back side of it. And we got, just telling people about, the traffic hazards we've got up here right now. This is part of the problem right here. They are trying to put all these wires up underneath the ground, and it's really creating a havoc as far as driving. You can look here, look at this manhole cover. It looks like it's been leaking for quite some time. It's already turning to algae. But we're going to walk back here, and then we're going to cut left through the temple back here. I've walked this way before, but it's kind of a fun way. And there's a new burger place that I want to show you. I want to go in and try the burgers. We'll go see how they are. A lot of people up here now. One of the things that I want to say in this video that Chiang Mai is not as cheap as it used to be. Things are starting to after COVID, things kind of got, they were lowering prices and stuff to draw people here. Well, that's pretty much gone away now. We're in the high season, and, prices have started to come up. So you're not going to have a cheap vacation like maybe you had hoped to. But it's still very worthwhile coming to. I think we'll walk in here. I'll show you all the fish. Oh. Place is loaded with fish in here. Yeah, they're all waiting to get fed. We'll walk back out here. So. Hey, the story I'm going to tell you about today is, I looked for something. I wanted something a little bit funny, and to kind of change the mood of things, and I couldn't find anything, to be honest with you. But Let came in the other day, and she was telling me about a story that she read on the internet. It was written by a girl who was a second-year university student. Yeah, there's water everywhere coming out of these places. Oh, they get a hose draining right there. Let's see, let's go this way. But I don't know why they're doing that. Huh. But apparently, and this is how the story goes, and I'll just tell you how it was printed. She was apologizing for possibly infecting men with HIV virus. And apparently, according to the story, she was born with HIV, and she had been, taking her drugs and stuff like that. So she really wasn't in that bad of shape. But she got jolted by a boyfriend, and afterwards she kind of went crazy and started going out for one night stands every night and having unprotected sex. And she was apologizing for it. Hello. Hey. And the funny thing was, now this is kind of why, the BS meter started going off. She names and this is an anonymous. She's not come out and identified herself or anything like that. Nobody's tried to find out who she is. But she identifies a gas station near an intersection, and she says the place that she used to go into and take men out of was very close by. But it doesn't name the place, and there's a reason why, because it just even though she's anonymous, if she really slandered a place by name, they would probably go after her some way or another. But it basically says that she did this for about 7 months. And hello. A lot of people out here. Oops, I'm getting in somebody's picture. Sorry about that. But a lot of people here. You can hear the noises here. But it doesn't name her. And, she basically says anybody that might have been with her should go get checked. And basically stops right there. Well, according to the article that I read after Leck told me about it, I read another article where it was put on by some health agency, and they basically stated that even with what the girl said, there was no reason to be concerned about it, because if, like I said, even if she was drinking and losing control, if she was taking her medication, it wouldn't be, she wouldn't be that contagious or anything like that. So it's pretty much nothing to be concerned about. Everybody's enjoying these lanterns. It's beautiful. I'm really glad I came this way. A lot of people here. A lot of people are asking questions about the lantern release. And it used to be in Chiang Mai you could let those things off anywhere during Loikatong, but they've stopped it. No, I doubt very seriously that if you come, you're going to see them unless you go out to one of the paid events that they have. A lot of people out here. But anyway, back to her story. I suspect that it's BS. I suspect that it was somebody that put it up to hurt the business close by the gas station. But while I was searching for that, I wanted to find more articles about it, because it was just something that I didn't really think it was really warranted to do a story on it. in itself, because it, you know, it smelled fishy and remains smelling fishy. But while I was looking for more articles about it, which I didn't find, and including the original one that Arak Rd, I couldn't find it. It had been taken down. I found one that happened back in 2004. And it was basically, it was a German guy. And he was 54 years old. He had been a German sailor, and he had got injured, and he had one leg. And he came to Thailand and was basically a monger. But he met a woman and got married and had been living there for a while. And it ended up, he contracted HIV. And it didn't slow him down any. He was going around the community there, and it named the community, I forget exactly where it was someplace, I believe in Isong. But he was hiring young kids between the ages of 15 and 17 to have sex with him. And he was paying them 4,000 to 5,000 baht a piece. And this went on for quite a while. And they suspected that he had had contact with well over 400 people. And his wife had already contracted full-blown AIDS. She was on her, probably on her last breath, but they finally arrested him. But they didn't arrest him for, you know, spreading HIV, because at the time in 2004, Thailand didn't have a law against it. And but he had overstayed his he was on overstay because he hadn't renewed his visa, so they immediately arrested him. And from the best I can tell, they deported him. But it was so bad that I mean, the people in the village where he lived, they knew him and they knew what he was doing. And when they found out he had HIV, you know, they basically said, you know, he'd been going around hiring kids for God knows how long. And why they didn't charge him for underage prostitution, I have no idea. I couldn't find out where he was ever sentenced or even charged. I did see pictures of him where he was put in prison, but the city that they lived in started plastering pictures all over the town of this guy, and said, if you've been with him, you know, you need to get checked out. And they suspect, they confirmed that he had infected at least 90 people, and including his wife, which is pitiful. But you know, and he basically said what happened was he had money and he could do what he wanted to, and he didn't really care. He was upset because some woman had given him HIV and he was spreading it around, which is just crazy. Hey, buddy, this is beautiful. They've really fixed this up nice. We'll walk down here and look at some of these old cars as well. But the only thing I can find is they did deport him. Now I'm sure they sent him back to Germany. Now where he went from there, who knows? Oh, there's a little boat in here I can show y'all too. I have been in here before. I smell coffee too. It smells so good. But it's just, you know, there's no telling how many lives were ruined. Now this girl, like I said, I believe that what that article was about, I believe that was just to slam somebody's business. I don't think there was much merit to it. But it sure had people on the internet tore up. Like was telling me they were pretty tore up about it. And maybe a lot of guys running into the hospital to get checked out. Who knows? I had, you know, when I was a detective, I worked a case similar to that. And actually, I didn't work it. I was over detectives when the case was being investigated and prosecuted. And we had one strip joint in the county, and we just, you know, I mean, our county was in the Bible Belt, and there was just really no place for this business here. But you know, we couldn't run them off, and it didn't look like they were going anytime soon. By the time that I left, it had already been closed down. They'd finally condemned the building. It was pretty neat. But there was a disc jockey that worked there, and he infected, I think by the time we got done putting it on him, he had infected about 8 different girls with HIV. Well aware he had HIV, and he was being treated for it, but he still exposed them to it. And I think out of the 8 that he exposed, I think he infected about 3 of them. So we charged him. There was, at that time, this was probably 1992, 93 maybe. Thailand had a law, or Tennessee had a law that made it a felony. And we charged him. Well, when we got him, we took him to the grand jury, and what the grand jury did was returned an indictment, which gave us the authorization to pick him up. And we picked him up and put him in jail. Unbeknownst to us, that the medication that he was getting from somewhere, I don't even remember where it was, but I remember our jail doctor came in and he said, this guy's medication is going to cost the county $35,000 a week. And what he was getting, I have no idea, but that was what we were told. And every week he was there, you know, they had a legality to medicate him. So what we did, we started thinking, is God, you know, 35,000. Sometimes these guys would be in jail for, you know, a year or so before they were ever adjudicated and sent off to prison. Well, that would have broke the county. Absolutely broke them. And so we sped the guy. We got with the district attorney's office, and we got a quick trial date, and got him sentenced. And as soon as the judge signed the papers, he was in the back of our car headed towards Brushy Mountain Penitentiary, where the state would pick up his bills. It's really pretty. Let's see what's in here. Oh, this is the Lying Buddha.
Yeah, there is one place where national park. Yes, it's good there.
Really good. It's nice to see people making money as tour guides here. One of the things that people try to do is foreigners come here and they try to be tour guides, and that is a definite no-no. They will spank your bottom and deport you, and it's just not a safe thing to do, because it's a job that is basically for Thai people. But that's my story for today, and I will put a link to this temple in the description. And again, I appreciate it, and we'll go see about having a burger somewhere. Y'all take it easy, and I'm probably going to put the burger in the front of the video and let y'all look at it. I won't let you make you watch me eat it, because I just don't do that. But anyway, we'll catch you on the next one. Bye bye.